The Weather Extreme video, the morning edition for Tuesday, May 16th. I'm James Spann. For many places, today will be the first day this year with a high of 90. Later in the week, scattered showers and storms return Thursday. And maybe the best chance of rain over the next 7 days will come on Sunday. Let's go check it out. There's the water vapor satellite view, a big-time upper trough in the western states. Mountain snow likely for states like Colorado, Utah, Wyoming. In severe weather in advance of that across the plain states, but ridging is the story here, so we're very warm and dry. Early this morning, some 50s on the board. Cullman and Fort Payne at 55. But again, we warm up quickly today in many locations hitting 90. And if we do that in Birmingham, this will be the first day this year with a high of 90. Around the nation, pretty cold in the western states, and out in that region, we have winter weather advisories for parts of Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Nevada. How about that for May? The east is fairly quiet. But later today, thunderstorms will be erupting across the middle of the nation, all the way from the Rio Grande up into the western Great Lakes, an enhanced risk of severe weather for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa. And there's probably going to be about 10 jillion storm chasers in there looking for big storms today. Then tomorrow, a marginal risk of severe weather for Iowa and some of the adjacent states. Day 3, Thursday, a risk of severe weather for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. And on day 4, which is Friday, a risk of severe weather for cities like Dallas-Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, and Kansas City. And there is no risk defined beyond that. And hey, looky here, the rain number's coming up for Alabama. We'll take that. Summertime is almost here. Anytime we can get some good May rain, that's a good thing. The really big number is west of the state, but still, this is suggesting rain amounts for much of Alabama between 1 and 2 inches. The bullseye down around Opelika with 2.4 inches, and this is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. So let's check it out here. Model fans. Here's the GFS, the 06Z run, valid this afternoon at 1 o'clock local time. At 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet up. Big trough in the western states, ridging here. For us, sunny and hot. The NAM and the GFS are both at 91 today. Welcome to a summer preview. But you can see that sub 1,000 millibar low across the middle of the nation. Severe storms will be erupting later today and tonight, south and east of that. Tomorrow, a surface low is over Nebraska. And again, a chance of severe storms south and east of that. But for us, we're still dry. And again, the high should be around 90 tomorrow. Now, Thursday, the upper ridge weakens a bit. Moisture levels rise. And we'll bring in the chance of scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms. And I'd say the chance of any one spot getting wet, almost 50-50 on Thursday. Wouldn't call it a totally rainy day, but it certainly could rain a time or two, so be aware of that. And the high will drop back into the middle 80s Thursday. And then Friday, the ridge strengthens again. We'll mention a small chance of an afternoon shower, but clearly the better chance of storms will be west and north of the state. And pretty much the same thing on Saturday. We'll mention only isolated showers. Much of the day should be dry. The high Friday and Saturday, I'd say upper 80s with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. But Sunday, the ridge weakens, a surface front approaches, and the door is open for an increase in the number of showers and thunderstorms. And the numbers will come down the high Sunday closer to 80 with clouds and showers. This is the instability on Sunday, and the surface-based capes are in excess of 2,000 joules per kilogram in a few spots, which is not that unusual for mid-May in Alabama. And the EHI values hit about 1 unit, but the wind fields are relatively weak. So I'd say the chance of severe weather pretty low at this point on Sunday. But again, a fairly decent chance of showers and storms. And then Monday, drier air tries to push in here, and this run a little slower. So we might have a chance of showers and storms lingering into Monday for a pretty good chunk of the state. And then a week from today, Tuesday, May 23rd, nice to see those blue colors here as we get into the hot season, and that represents heights below average. And Heat levels not that bad. Tuesday at this point looks dry and very nice. The low would be down in the 50s. The high would be in the low 80s. Here's the end of the forecast period. Thursday of next week, May 25th. Look at the trough over the east. Down below that, dry and pleasant, if this verifies. Look at that, the anomalies. Temperatures below average for the eastern half of the country toward the end of next week. You can see that kind of reflected in the numbers. The summer-like weather continues here through Saturday with highs around 90. But next week, highs closer to 80 and lows down in the low 60s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Details on the blog, as always, AlabamaWX.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.